Welcome to part 2 of my 3-part video series talking about creative learning ideas for your children. I hope you enjoy. The first of my 4 ideas that I'll present to you today is hands-on science experiments. We've done a number of these over the years, and they are just a great way to engage your kids in the learning. So one of the ideas, I'll just mention 2 that we did. One is the purple cabbage juice experiment. This is a great activity for kids when you're teaching chemistry and teaching about acids and bases. Really fun, definitely doable with very common household substances. Another hands-on science experiment that we did was during the time we were talking about electrons and static electricity. So we had so much fun doing this one in particular that, again, involves very common things you probably have around the house, like a scarf, a balloon, and boats. Yes, I said boats. So it was so much fun to do. Okay, number 2, my second idea is to use either a favorite or at least a familiar song to teach the states and capitals. Oh my goodness, we had quite a time doing this a number of years ago when my kids were about that age to teach the states and the capitals. They, in fact, still, I think, remember the states and capitals. All they have to do is start singing the song. So you pick a song that's long enough and make it happen. Okay, number 3. My third idea is to take your kids to a daily Mass and or Eucharistic adoration. This is a great way to really immerse your kids in the holy presence of God. You probably go to Mass already on Sundays, but try going to a daily Mass. And I'm not saying if it doesn't work for your schedule, you have to go every day. If it doesn't work, that'd be great. But even just once, every once in a while, go to Eucharistic adoration. Wow, talk about immersion in the true presence. So that's another idea that I have for you. And fourth, consider having an older child write some fun Catholic fiction stories for a younger child. I had one of my daughters do this for her younger sister, and she had so much fun with it. It worked so well for them that she wrote several. Every so often she would say, "Is it time to write another story?" She would make up her own comprehension questions that she expected her sister to answer, and she would check them afterwards to make sure they were right. So in each story, there was always a gentle moral lesson, and it was just wonderful. And it teaches so many skills for both of them, for the older and the younger. I mean, everything from Catholicism being reinforced, of course, but writing, reading comprehension. And then, of course, just the sibling cooperation, just to name a few. So I hope you enjoy these ideas that maybe will help you step outside of the box a little bit and engage your kids. Mary, Queen of Heaven, pray for us. Saint Elizabeth, pray for us.